Cases designed on a random basis to participate in law firms. Cancer or mesothelioma, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation, even if you suffer from cancer. Mesothelioma may have been a result of exposure to asbestos, and you may qualify for a cash award of $30,000 set aside for lung cancer and mesothelioma victims and their families. Protect the consumer. Carpentry, firefighting, roofing, insulation, construction, and automotive industries may unknowingly get exposed to asbestos and have an increased risk in developing lung cancer or mesothelioma. If you or loved one were recently diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma, even if your loved one is already passed, call right now. Your family still may be entitled to a cash award without ever having to go to court. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-237-4072.
She's cheated on me with her ex. Like,
Expert these results prepared by DNA Diagnostics. Versus newbie. When it comes to 3-month-old baby Richard, Mr. Newbie, you
not a bad.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, I never tried to deny him. I just wanted some clarity.
He did deny it. I will defend him with this. He did not tell this court he denied. He told this court he denied. Is about. This is a living, breathing, literal person. What I am a have a huge role to play in your child's life. I want you to continue on your path and be clean. Are we clear? Court is adjourned.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the football as their Titans are set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Nashville. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
From the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well. Think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, and knock it
Staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Tennessee getting their 1st down on a big play of 18 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferguson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Tannehill. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another first down.
He's drunk in the backseat.
Packers 37. A nice pick up there of 11 yards and they'll move the stick.
I'm going to have to get it.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tannehill now on the option. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Through an opening, and there he goes. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events right there.
Indeed it is. I mean, they thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie. Instead, interception, long return, and now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball a 3rd time, but it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
They really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers Packers have taken the early lead. Now, they went draw play there on third down around the goal line, something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes, people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call, but it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end, but they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line, but it was effective in this situation.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
They had enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And this is going to be Packer football. Think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 26-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Titans nothing.
To go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Throwing now is Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Here's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
4th down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down.
0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in there to bury him for a loss of 11. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill, and that's caught by Smith. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st down, it's Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice game. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Fertzer. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And this this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Tannehill. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. On 4th down, here's Steven Gostkowski for the Tennessee field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. And he pushed it right. It's no good.
For Green Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result that he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
And here's Tannehill to keep it. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. Rodgers now after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that will...
the drills and working the wheel, you're grinding there. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. So family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest to the bill. Ain't nothing just a heel.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the ground, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And tough going there as he'll only get it to about the 31. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. It's intercepted. Picked up by former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. To no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Pressure down is going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Alex Anzalone with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Robbie Gould down for the field goal.
15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Well, he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. Their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On 1st down, Breeze. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Lead to Jared Cook.
The 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And he locates Josh Hill complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
36-yard line.
Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Michael Thomas, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. to the air on second down. It's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Breeze. Trying to set the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
It's saying if they pay me, I'll do this for free.
Into the end zone. Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
The ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Niners 10, Saints nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. To the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously cost a lot.
But they can't afford to just bunker in there. Good field position means go ahead.
And now nothing but green ahead of them. Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And this carries into the end zone. Oh, spinning away. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
APB, what up?
This conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get a footy.
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a 49er first down.
Running the counter with Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product.
Back at the 28.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo.
Bullshit.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. plays left. And we'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jarrett McKinnon there. Third down here.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The tackle by Eric Armstead. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got it, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert, and he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
3 yards.
Garoppolo. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Emmanuel Sanders, 28 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Makes it 14-10.
Good. Makes the score Saints 14. 49ers 10.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's got his guys a shot for 8 points. He's able to tackle in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Breeze able to hook up with Jared Cook. And the Saints now at 6 to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Most of the 1st down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
The tackle.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Lattimore on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. And it's Third down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
San Francisco.
Now Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Well, that's good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this game? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
49ers first down.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malcolm Jenkins. And this return is going to be halted.
Yeah, I'll quit too, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Beat my ass. Woo! Tear my ass up. He tear my ass up. He tear my ass up out the trash. No, nigga. No, you garbage. Get your garbage ass out of here or finish the game, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? The fuck out of here with your garbage ass. Be a man. Finish something in your life, nigga. Become a man. Whoop that nigga ass. Everybody want some smoke? Send that invite, nigga. Just do it.
Check, hoodie, check, shorts, check, I can I made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on the white tee. Yeah, shorty got a man, but she say wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the packet, then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist, going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady, get it to the chicken. I taste these finger, make it chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good part. Keep it rocking my sauce. Diamonds got me a lot, like me check up on my sauce.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling through. Don't hear my car, don't let alibi special. I finally something to realize, never give up and go. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind, it's hard to know how to find my new people. Try to define infrastructure, I don't got time. Infrastructure, I don't got time. I could talking about you, protecting themselves and daughters from political.